With diverse flora and fauna, magnificent natural landscapes, and an ecological biosphere that supports life. This wondrous planet is our earthly home. From our animal co-inhabitants to the lush rainforests and life-giving soil, we cherish all these as gifts from the Creator. It is a common theme in the world's major faiths that during our temporary stay here, we should be good stewards of Mother Earth. Throughout the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared the message of leading a balanced life while following a spiritual path. Not only must we nourish our spirits, but we share the responsibility to care for nature and our fellow beings. In light of recent scientific evidence, which pinpoints the raising of livestock as the #1 contributor to climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past 2 decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today we present you part 2 of our 4-part program titled, We Should Reconsider the Way We Live Our Life, a discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
You can't run away from God and karma, that is the thing. Whether it is your own or it is, somebody else, especially somebody else's. And if you're willing to take it, it has effect, yeah? And the body is also refined by spiritual practice. But then the karma doesn't understand about refined or not refined. You see what I mean? The karma is heavy, but the body is refined. So if you take heavy measurement, the body suffered much more. You see what I mean? The body always tries to repair itself. See what I mean? All the cells are already programmed that we could even live forever, as long as we wanted. But we have been damaged. We have been reprogrammed into death, illness and all that, yes? And then as a collective consciousness, we accept this fact. Like, we get sick someday, we will die one day. Everybody think like that. The whole planet, billions and billions of people, project this kind of consciousness. Because some of them sick before and everybody look at that and say, oh yes, it will be my turn next. And then the way we live our life, not clean, not healthy before, meat and alcohol, cigarette and all that. I heard somebody say somewhere like, if you ever touch a drop of alcohol or just smoke one cigarette, that means you don't want to live long. You don't want to live long inside you, yes. And that's why people give up, you see? Give up, it doesn't matter, I die one way or another, so why deny myself of cigarette or meat or alcohol and such stuff, yes? We become weaker and weaker. Our resistance become, lower and lower until almost zero, yes? But otherwise the body is programmed for us to be happy, healthy, strong, invincible. Except accident, of course. Every day they repair, you see? That eliminates millions of dead cells and making new one all the time. But if we over abuse it, the body just stop. It can't cope anymore. And then it just stay in sickness. You see what I mean?
Some of the tragic tolls of alcohol. 2.3 million alcohol-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of alcohol-related illnesses. $186.4 billion in the United States. Up to $210 to $665 billion globally.
Disease. Higher amounts of alcohol increase the cancer risk. Even half a glass of wine daily increases the risk of mouth or throat cancer by 168%. Cancer of the liver, breast, colon, esophagus, rectum. Liver disease. Cardiovascular disease. Metal toxicity. Brain damage. Amnesia and dementia. Brain shrinkage.
Organ failure, heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, pancreas, eyes.
Birth defects. Children afflicted by anxiety and depression. Mental retardation. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Stunted growth. Facial deformity. Sudden infant death syndrome. Miscarriage.
Alcohol-related violence. Child abuse, 50% of cases. Violence toward loved ones, 30% of cases. Violent acts, 40 to 80% of cases. Suicides, 20 to 50% of cases. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
Some of the tragic tolls of tobacco. 5.4 million smoking-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of smoking-related illnesses, $96 billion in the United States alone. Depression. Light and mild cigarettes, just as harmful. Causes cancer and diseases in animal companions. Speeds the aging process. Toxic residues of third-hand smoke. Heart disease, coronary thrombosis, cerebral thrombosis, kidney failure.
Cancer, mouth, liver, breast and colorectal cancer, lung cancer, esophagus cancer, kidneys cancer, bladder cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, bronchitis.
Stroke, impotence, additional harms for second-hand smoking, childhood arteriosclerosis, leading to heart attacks and strokes in adulthood. Sudden infant death syndrome, infertility, miscarriages and premature deliveries, childhood asthma, bronchitis, ear infection, cleft lip or palate, hyperactivity and aggression in asthmatic boys, circulatory problems in women. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
So you see, we just have to do what we can, huh? Yeah. Just don't drive yourself crazy. I don't advise that. What I mean is, we could do anything we want to, huh? Including enduring pains, because it becomes so used to it also. It seems like natural after a while. What I mean is, our body has even been designed to renew itself forever. And we are the one who truly create problems for ourselves, including diseases, yeah? They are all self-made. See, like that lady, yeah? She's been eating meat, so she has hepatitis C. But she turned to be vegan only 1 week and a half. And come back, tell them that fantastic, it's gone. But it's good of her to come back to give you the feedback. You see, some people, they're good, but they don't think of going back to tell you even. Some people don't think, not they are ungrateful or anything. They're just too busy, and day in, day out, 1 minute after next, they couldn't even think that such a news would please you. See? But I'm sure she's not the only one who benefit from your program, yes, from your effort, yes. So please try, even if you're shy, yes. You will get the hang of it. Everything we can train, see? Can even train to go without food. Not talk about talking in front of public as a piece of chocolate. Why are you crying, baby?
just beauty.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You see, truly, our body should be forever. Our body can be trained even after injury. Can be trained to go back to normal. You know, many people do, right? Some athlete, doctor have pronounced that he could never walk again, for example. Let alone play football again like usual, or play basketball. But somebody made it. Some people made it. You know, there are plenty of examples. Strong willpower and time and good personal trainer or doctor or coach, yes? Expert help you, yes? Okay? We can do everything actually with our body, provided our mind, we are mentally prepared, yes? We prepare to go to fire. We prepare to go to hell for others, yes? I am prepared all the time. I say I don't mind if I go to hell, 1,000 days, 1,000 times, 1,000 years. If that would awaken the whole planet and save them, you know? Not by save them by magic. Because if I save the planet, they will continue killing each other, even if I can, without going to hell. You see what I mean? Even if I know how. What do I do for that? What for? Save them and they continue to make war with each other, develop more atom bombs? Huh? Space missiles dropping on everybody's head and continue torturing billions of animals, you know, on a daily basis. Do you understand me? I won't do it. But I would go through fire if that make them awaken and change their way of life. Do you understand me? That's the difference. Love is unconditional, but my condition is that unconditional condition. See what I mean? The body is truly incredible. It's truly incredible. It's a pity that most of us abuse it, yes, and really damage it to an extent that difficult to repair. Even then can repair. Just like sometimes the employee of some factory, they don't agree with some things, they keep working and they don't get nowhere, they went on strike. Yes, body also went on strike. Now, the body of a human are much more sophisticated than the body of many other beings around us, you know, right, the animal even. I just tell you an example. For example, the bird, the parrot, yes, they could live to 100 or 150 years old. So delicate. I mean, look at Sunny. He look big, but he's only a suit, you know. A lot of feather and puff up. But if he lose all his feather, it's about this much only. You see what I mean? About double of the size of my foot. He could live up to 100 or 150 years old. And my little yellow cockatiel could live up to 30, 40 years. Huh? Like many of our human. You understand me? Such a delicate, small, fragile structure like a bird could live to 100. So we are truly ashamed. If any of us live to 100, huh? Or even 99.9 or 80. Oh, he lived to the ripe age of 89. You know that very well, right? Yeah, ripe age of 89, something like that. And if anybody lived to 100, huh, centenarian, huh, or over 100, you see, he's all over on the news, you know. And when he died, the whole country, you know, comes out. Recently, there's one veteran, huh? He died at 112 something. The UK war veteran, World War veteran. Everybody make eulogy, yeah, at his funeral or at home by themselves, by distance, you know, remote control. Yeah, you understand me? Everybody make a big deal because he lived to over 100 years old. My parrot can well do that. Yeah, the way they're doing, the doctor told me that they were going to live forever. Yeah, they have. vitamin even, have good seed. I mean, not the 50 kilogram, oh, selected one. They go and buy those dainty packet, human quality, human grade, and they call it, oh, cheese. I said, no need to be so exaggerating. But it just become used to it, So they eat good nuts, good seeds, good vegetable, fresh fruit every day. Or dry fruits also, yeah? And that's all they eat. In the wild, they eat even less. It depends on what they have. Not so selected and not so regular like that. And still they live long time. So the body doesn't really need a lot of food to live a long time. The body is incredible miracle. We truly are very silly. We have been very silly to have damaged it. And then one DNA of this father-mother body passed down to the next generation. It's the same stuff. See what I mean? And then it's imposed on us. It's ingrained within our memory that we're going to die at that ripe age well, 80, something like that, or 100, There are only a handful of people who live over 100, handful of people, and they document them, They put, world record, who lives the longest up to date, 120 is the longest, for example, We surely should rethink the way we live our life. As a human race, we have done too badly, too poorly to ourselves. And now the Supreme Master Ching Hai or the scientists, whoever, tell us that, please be vegetarian, you live longer, healthier. What is that? Vegetable? It's a pity, If our ancestors, our great-great-great-grandparent, great-great-great-great-ancestor did not start this meat-eating, degrading habit, we, this generation, would have been living long, and no sickness, no trouble. And all these billions of dollars of tax money would not be diverted into the hospital business. Yes, and so many suffering, heartbreak would not have happened between family members, between loved ones who lost their beloved family member. See what I mean? Yeah. It's a pity, truly. Just like flu virus, they call it the virus of our own hatching. Yeah, we made it. And the poor swine had to suffer for it also. Okay, any other question? See, public speaking, good for you. See, you train yourself every day.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Hysteria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
Thank you for your eco-conscious company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples, here on Supreme Master Television. Join us tomorrow for Part 3 of Supreme Master Ching Hai's fascinating discussion titled, We Should Reconsider the Way We Live Our Life. And now, Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants is coming up next, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. With heaven's grace, may all beings live harmoniously in dignity and respect.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.